Hello and thank you for tuning into this video. Today, this reading is going to be about something in your energy field that you need to be aware of. Sit tight. Obviously, if this isn't resonating for you, it ain't for you. We'll just see what happens when the cards come up. Of course, only take this if it resonates. If this sounds so foreign to you, I intend that this be I can't even bloody speak. I intend that this reading and all my readings be confirmation for things that you're already aware of. Even if it's not the forefront of your mind, this is to confirm or bring forth more awareness to something that you may be brushing off. So, actually, I'm not going to start with this deck. Let's go straight in with the tarot. So, what does the person watching need to be aware of right now in this moment? Got the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the Empress. I just want to see what is at the bottom here. So we've got the King of Cups. Also, sorry about the snoring. That is the dog. This Eight of Cups is giving there's something that you need to move on from that you're hesitating about. The Lovers in reverse is disharmony in relationships in some sense. And then this Empress and King of Cups to me is just talking about, for me, this is indicating your energy. The King of Cups is very emotionally fulfilled, or at least this is the direction that you're going. If you're not feeling that right now. And same with the Empress, they fill their own cups up to the point where they overflow into other people's. But then there's again this disharmony here within relationships. And the Lovers isn't always about romantic stuff. It can also be about friendships, co-workers, anything. Any type of relationship. It's about two things coming together, but here it's unbalanced. So let's dive into this a little bit deeper. Tell me more about the relationship issue. What is this imbalance here? So we've got Justice. Okay, I pulled two here. The Ace of Wands in reverse, and then the Queen of Cups in reverse. So you know how I was saying that the King of Cups is very fills their own cup up to the point where it overflows out. And then I'm asking here about what's going on with this relationship imbalance here. I've got the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is giving me someone who can't do that, or just currently isn't in the place to do that for themselves. And then the Ace of Wands in reverse is giving a lack of inspiration, lack of motivation, whereas you're over here in a bit more of a balanced energy, or at least definitely heading towards that. The Justice here, because Justice is about karma, things being just, balancing out correctly. I just want to see if we can dive into this a little bit more. And if you're already thinking of someone by, me mentioning these things, that could be a sign that this is for you. But let's go further into it. got the King of Swords. I don't know, that with like the Eight of Cups here and the Justice, like, this is giving me like, you need a... How do I word this? You need to know what's good for you. Yes, the King of Cups here can pour out into everyone. And, you know, his cup is so filled that he can give to everyone else. Same with the Empress, but that doesn't mean that that is like their only duty in this life is to just be like in debt to other people. It just feels like this energy is going this way or trying to pull you this way and you're heading in this way. And it feels kind of sticky. Like it's kind of clinging on a little bit. And you can kind of feel that in your energy as well. Like, you know, if this resonates, like I'm just kind of hopefully reaffirming like what your what this may feel for you in this moment. But yeah, you need to know what's good for you. Let's just say that. Let's pull a little bit more, because the King of Swords is like laying it down the line, like not really putting emotion into it, whereas the King of Cups is like super compassionate and understanding. And same with the Empress as well. Like she's like the mother figure. She's very like nurturing and giving. But this imbalance here feels like there's someone that's kind of taking advantage of that, or like taking it for a ride. It's like, yeah, your cup might be so filled that like you know, can inspire and uplift other people, but like to what end? Like that you're not like in some sort of like contract with someone to be constantly like pulling them out of something, whether that's like emotionally, financially. This definitely feels more emotional though, especially with these cups cards. We've got like the Eight of Cups in reverse, King of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse. Like especially this Queen of Cups in reverse, this is like someone who's just like, they don't know how to do things on their own emotionally, so they seek out help from other people, which is totally fine. But it's just like, I think this is talking about boundaries, actually, yeah, with the Justice and then the King of Swords laying it down the line. It's like, okay, yeah, my cup is full, but it's actually like, I need a drink from it as well. You can't just be coming in here all the time, sculling the fucking water in my cup. Like, there's like the King of Swords comes in here with logic and justice. Like, these two paired together, they come in here, they don't think about feelings. They don't think about, you know, like they're not necessarily mean. Like, both of these are coming in upright. So this is just about fairness and what is logically making sense. Logically, you cannot overpour to other people. You have to water your own garden with your water as well. And if there's other people coming in here demanding things from you, demanding emotional labor that you cannot give, you need to draw a line in the sand here. Just because, yeah, this person just feels very like lost. Like, I don't know how else to put that. And like, that's not like a, how do I put it, necessarily a criticism, because we all get a bit lost sometimes. But like, it gets to a point where it's like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. And if they're choosing to not drink every time you take the energy to lead them to water, like, what else are you gonna do? Do you know what I mean? Like, and sometimes like telling people straight, or like doing whatever you need to do to like energetically, to just preserve your energy. Sometimes like drawing that line in the sand is what this person needs, or these type of people need. It's like a bit of a reality check. Got the Seven of Cups in reverse. What did I say? They're like lost. There's so many things going on in their head. There's so many things that they're pulled to, or like they're just fucking confused. Again, like I'm not trying to say that this person is a bad person by any means, but this just feels like a very frustrating energy to be dealing with if you are constantly just pouring into something that is refusing to grow. It's not that it can't grow, it's like refusing. It's like, I don't know, like you're given advice and then you can just see as you're giving the advice, like the attention like leave their brain and like they just space out. Do you know what I mean? It's like the lights are on, no one's home, you're talking and like the words are not wording, then they are refusing to take, you know, whatever you're saying in, or like whatever help that you're offering in. And it just feels like an endless sort of pull, like unless you draw a line in the sand. And that can mean so many different things for different people, whether that means like, you know, telling them, hey, can't be doing this anymore, removing your energy completely, distancing, or just drawing whatever line in the sand feels fit to you. Like only you know how much this is draining you. So, you know, and this can depend on like so many different things as well. So I cannot give you a clear-cut answer on exactly what to do, but you need to draw some sort of line in the sand. And then we've got the Fool, bounce. Again, like you don't have to completely remove your energy, but like this is very new energy. This is like, I'm going away to something new. Bye-bye. Tell me more about this person, just for confirmation for the person watching. I've got the Hermit in reverse. Like, yeah, this is just someone who's just refusing to leave their ways. So the Hermit, well, the tarot in general is like a story of life. It is the Fool's journey. And you're not supposed to stay in all of these energies like at once. It's a journey, right? So you might have this person might have been going through a phase where they are now, or have been in like a hermit type energy, which is totally fine. But in reverse, like this is just telling me like stuckness. Like and it is giving me like stubbornness as well. More so than stuckness, actually. That probably is like the better way to put it, is like stubborn. Because like they can leave. You know, they can, choose to start making like an exit, even with patience, with the I was going to call it the lotus. It's not even a locust. It's it's a praying mantis. They represent patience and things taking time. But it just feels, like this person is not, like that they're refusing to change. Like maybe even in some way, here's the thing, they are benefiting from being in this energy, being in this Queen of Cups reverse energy, because, you know, if you're having someone here, the Empress, the King of Cups, which is you, who's just giving and giving and overpouring, why would they need to leave? You know, why would they need to exit this situation when they're getting all their needs met? Or whether that's like emotional or like just attention. I hate to say it, but like genuinely, like some people are addicted to the attention that they get from being in like just in a dark place or in a stuck place, whatever you want to say, because that's like a quicker fix than actually doing the work on themselves to have like that long-term happiness. Like if they're getting poured into right now in the short term, why would they leave? So really, this is not benefiting that person. Like what you're doing currently, like if you find yourself overgiving, pouring constantly, like, and you're just not getting anywhere, you're kind of enabling them. Classic, of course. It's got the Queen of Pentacles, but it was in reverse. This could actually be someone who is, how do I put it? Like, even like slightly manipulative in really subtle ways. Because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is insecure as fuck. So the Queen of Pentacles upright, they have everything they need. Life is flourishing. All the plants are watered. Like, you know, the fruit is growing. Everything is fine. You know, they've got all they need. They don't need anything else. They're secure. They're safe within themselves. In reverse, they, like, you know, this person might even have everything around them that they need. You being one of those things as well, as a support system, but like they have like an insecurity within themselves that, like, how do I put it? Like when people are insecure, they will sometimes like take it out on the people around them, which is very Queen of Pentacles reverse energy. If you're not secure within yourself, you will try to take little shots at other people around you to make yourself feel better and distracted from the fact that you're in a mess yourself, which sucks, because really that just ends up with people like self-sabotaging good things in their life. So yeah, if you're finding that this person is being weird with you in that way, that is why they're insecure. But this is not, you don't have to fix this. You can look at a whole situation and analyze it and be like, you know, I know that this person's going through things, and try and give them grace. But sometimes you need to kind of look at it and be like, would I be doing this to this person had I been in the same situation? Why do I need to tolerate this shit? And I really think that this person is completely taking you for granted. That's what I'm getting here. This is getting so specific. Usually, like, my readings are a little bit more like general, but no, this is specific, and I've been feeling a little bit more comfortable doing that because no one watches these. So I just know that, you know, it'll hopefully hit for like the few people that come across it. Hang on. Okay, so really sorry about that. This is actually my third time re-recording the second half of this reading. I have already pulled the cards and recorded it a couple times, and it keeps corrupting the file on my MacBook. So I'm just going to try one last time and yeah, just see if it works. But I apologize if I repeat anything that I've said in the first half. Yeah, just going to go over what has come up. This is a person that gives me the vibe of like they outsource healing. And what I mean by that is like they might do all of the things on the surface that a healed person might do or a self-aware person might do, but they're not actually integrating it. So, going to different healings like sound healing, Reiki, even just like normal talk therapy, whatever, reading self-help books, watching self-help stuff, just doing all the right things and intellectually understanding it, but not actually integrating it and understanding it. Do you know what I mean? Like, they know what they're talking about, but they don't know what they're talking about. Do you know what I mean? So, I hope that makes sense. So, I pulled some cards asking about you and where you are at and where you are going. I don't remember if I touched on this one in the first part of the video, but we have we have the Fool, which is like new. Like you're going in a new direction, moving on to other things. I feel like maybe you have even been in the same position as this person in a way. Like you've been through some sort of healing, some darkness, which is maybe why this person is quite drawn to you in a way, because like you know how to help them, but like the thing is like they're not taking it. We have the 9 of Cups here. We see the butterfly here. This is big changes for you in your emotional world. We have the 6 of Pentacles, which is giving and receiving, like on an equal playing field. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles here, the Page of Wands in reverse. And we have like the Page of Cups, which I see is like romanticizing like your life in many a way. Knight of Cups, like again, like these 2 cards like I see is like a bit romancy and playful and like looking like being inspired by the future, basically. And there was something that I was going to say on that. That's right, energy. So there's this video that I came across recently, and this guy was talking about energy harvesting, and he was saying how your energy is the most precious thing that you own. One of the most precious things that you own. It's more precious than money. And I feel like this is reminding you right now. Hold up. Sorry, these dogs are driving me bloody insane. Maybe that's a little sign, right? Like, this is someone that you love, but they're just in their own little world, like doing their own little thing, and it's getting on your nerves in some sort of way. What the hell was I saying? It was something about energy harvesting. That's right. Your energy is your most precious asset, and the way that you spend your energy determines the course of your life, because we are energy. Everything is energy. Like, yeah, you basically pay for the life you want with your energy. So you are moving forward with these cards, like in high strides, if that's even a saying. Like, there's good things coming in for you. You're in this new healed energy, or at least like coming to the end of this tunnel. And like, yeah, this is just, it's not really good for either of you to be continuing things in the way that this is going, because you're obviously like overpouring and like getting nothing in return. This person is not getting a chance to heal. So like, this really feels like, metaphorically, getting the book, or getting a book which is representative of your relationship, putting a bookmark in the chapter that you are currently in, and then filing it on a shelf and being like, like I said, I'm not trying to tell you to completely walk away from this person forever, but this is just giving, like, for now, like, it's not working, it's not compatible. They are choosing to stay in one energy, and they really need alone time. Like, they really need to sort something out and figure something out by themselves. And you're, trying to keep your vibe high. Like, maybe like you've gone through something that's quite like rough, and like, again, this is not to say that like people going through rough times means that like they shouldn't ever ask for help or anything like that, but this is a different situation. This person is not taking the help, and with this like Queen of Pentacles energy, like I was saying, they're insecure, possibly a little bit manipulative. Would not surprise me if you drawing this line in the sand will trigger them to turn this around on you in some sort of way, and guilt you into thinking that you're like a bad person, or that you're judgmental or something like that, for not like choosing to not sit in the cesspool with them. Yeah, and this can be like a hard pill to swallow if you were raised like in an environment, or you have gone through difficult situations where your needs were put on the back burner, and you kind of learnt to keep it that way and to keep your needs on the back burner, and you learnt that like finding like validation or fulfillment or happiness was through helping other people and neglecting yourself and your own needs. This can be a hard pill to swallow, but like, you deserve exactly what you give out. Like, you're a very giving person. I can tell from this, like, you would like rip the shirt off of your back for someone that you love, like maybe even like just like a stranger. Like, you're just a very naturally giving person, and you just choose to see the good in everyone. But there are times where you need to look at your own limits and be like, this isn't good for me. You need to know like what's good for you, and you deserve what you give. If you have been a very giving person in the past, in romantic relationships, like friendships, all kinds of relationships, choosing to not confront things, or choosing to just put up with things to keep the peace. It's a really hard pill to swallow, that you actually deserve more. You deserve what you give. Like, think about that. Like, if you received what you give, like, what would that look like? Do you know what I mean? Like, it would probably look a bit foreign to you in a way. It would probably feel a bit foreign, but you need to learn how to integrate that. And to be honest, I feel like that's like a big part of like whatever you've been learning and integrating here. And I think like maybe this relationship with this person is like a bit of a catalyst here for you to accept that and understand that maybe this is like a bit of a mirror. Like, not saying that they are acting the way that you're acting, but it's just like maybe a mirror to the past. It's like reflecting something that's happened before. We've got the Three of Swords in reverse here, which is the release of pain, which, you know, I pretty much just talked about that. Just releasing the past, moving on to better, accepting better for yourself, understanding that you deserve what you give. And then we have the Five of Wands in reverse, which this just shows me conflict. Like the Five of Wands is about fighting and trying to, you know, get things to work out and putting energy into something to come to a conclusion, to get the outcome that you want, which is what I feel like you've been doing with this person. But in a reverse, you're like, I've done all I can, actually. It's like it's like realizing how much this is taxing you and how very little progress you're seeing with the situation. So you're just like, I'm done. I don't need to worry about this. And then with the Oracle cards, so we got stand your ground. So like I was saying, with this Queen of Pentacles card, this person could be a little bit manipulative. You could draw a line in the sand and be like, this is, you know, I'm not doing this anymore. Like I'm not, you know, I'm distancing myself, whatever. This person will take it to heart, and then potentially, would not surprise me if they try to use your kindness against you, guilt you, gaslight you. Guilting is like heavy here. Honestly, that's what I'm feeling, because just of all the cups. But peace of mind. Energy is currency. Energy is precious. Your peace of mind is precious. This is robbing you of your peace of mind currently. Just where this is at right now. So just know that you have done all that you could do, and just do what you need to do now and move forward. Like free both of yourselves, which brings me to the next card, breaking free. Drawing a line in the sand. I think I literally said this before, but it's going to free both of you up. It's going to free you from having your cup drained all the time, and it's going to free this person up to do the work that they really need to do to look at themselves and to move forward. I don't know what else to say on that. And we've got financial flow here. So this is just where you're moving into. You're moving into a more secure place. Just like better mindset, meaning that you can take on more, I feel like you're not going to realize how much this has been taxing you until after you draw this boundary. Like afterwards, you're going to be like, oh my God, like I actually feel relieved. And honestly, like that's a sign. Like if you feel relieved after, again, drawing the boundary. Sorry, I swear I've said that word like so many times, but you know, that's a sign. If you feel relieved, that's a sign. Follow your intuition, follow your feelings. What is a last card? We've got letting go. So that's like the perfect ending to just go off of this reading. What did I say? You need to let go of the past. Again, this does not have to be a forever thing. File it away on the shelf. If this person meets you where you're at, you know, you can start again, reopen the book, continue the chapters, see it through. But for now, this is just not like collaborative. What's the word when like two things are like not, you know what I mean. It's too late for my brain to be working right now. Not compatible, that's what I'm thinking. Right now it's not compatible. You need to go and reap the rewards of the hard work that you have done. And this person needs to do some soul searching. And again, I'm not like ratting on this person, saying that they're like a bad person or anything like that. But right now, it feels like they are like a little, like a fly in your energy. And realistically, we cannot have flies in our house. I'm a vegan. I understand the purpose of all animals, in the world, but like it comes to a point where, you need to be realistic. Like you can't just have flies, flying around your house because it's unhygienic. You get like maggots. It's disgusting. And that's like energetically what's really happening in your energetic house right now. So you need to just get the fly out for now and just focus on yourself. So yeah, I hope that you got what you needed from this reading. If you did and you enjoyed it, please give it a like, because it helps me out and it helps to get the video out to anyone else who needs it. I'm also going to do a shameless self-plug right now. I don't have Instagram or Facebook anymore because, like we're saying, energy, currency, not a vibe. So I'm just on YouTube doing this whenever I feel like it, and I have an Etsy store. I do personal readings on there. I create custom sigils. I do all sorts of little witchy things and little jewelry and crafts and stuff like that. So check that out if you're interested. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I might see you in another video.